Good morning. My name is Adrian Royal. I'm the head of innovation at Société Générale. This is the first time SocGen participates in the FinTech Innovation Lab. And we are very proud to mentor Magma Trading for this 2019 edition. Magma Trading is a new kind of stock market that allows broker-dealers to trade large blocks of equities. We presented it to several desks within the bank that are interested in deploying their structure, and we do like their innovative proposal that allows larger trades. Banks want trades of bigger sizes, and it feels very natural for us to keep moving forward with Magma. So if you haven't, I strongly encourage you to investigate connecting with their team to see how you can improve trade execution and lower costs. Lastly, I must say we've been very impressed by the expertise, the qualification, and the great background of the team. We created a good relationship that allowed us to navigate quickly and efficiently within SocGen. And I will now hand over to Magma Trading CEO, my friend George.
Thank you very much, Adrian, and good morning, everyone. I'm George Hessler. I'm the CEO of Magma Trading. Once upon a time, a bunch of us at Magma Trading worked at a company called Lava Trading. We said, a little joke around the office, but let's do something even bigger. Let's call it Magma Trading. Lava, in fact, did pretty well. It ended up capturing about 10% of the US stock market through our little company of about 100 people. And we eventually sold that company to Citigroup for $365 million. Let me tell you a little bit about Magma. The problem we see is there's no real wholesale market for the stocks and stock trading. So if you can imagine a restaurant trying to buy eggs one at a time, it's a little bit the way the stock market works for institutions. We used to have humans that would do the complex trades, but the simple trades are done by computers, and because of that, we've seen a real shrinking of trade size. So the average trade size in the New York Stock Exchange is only about 200 shares. What we're trying to do is become the first wholesale market working between brokers, other brokers, and also market makers to create what you might think of as the first Costco for stocks, if you will. How do we do that? We change the process. If you take an exchange or a typical dark pool, if you're trying to sell stock, you offer the shares, an order comes in, and the exchange immediately executes it. That leads to a lot of sweeping, high-speed trading, and smaller trade size. At Magma, we accept a whole bunch of different kinds of order types, from indications of interest to firm orders to conditional order types. And we have a unique rule set that combines those and lets them interact. So for example, we have a confirmation process. It only takes 1,000th of a second or so. And that eliminates any kind of sweeping that goes on. We deal with one counterparty at a time so that we don't hit multiple people at once. And we prioritize size over speed. So you change the rules, you change the output. Let me give you an example. Let's say Warren Buffett wants to buy 100,000 shares of Coca-Cola. He would go to his broker, and the broker today typically would put it into a computer algorithm that would split it up into those little tiny pieces that I talked about earlier, and they would start buying the stock. Now, over an hour or two, they might get their 100,000 shares, but think about that. That's 500 orders going into the marketplace, adding buy pressure to that stock. So some people have called Magma Trading sort of a buy it now button. An order could come in for a very large size. It could end up hitting against a market maker or a conditional order from another broker-dealer, and that trade could be done in milliseconds. To date, we have quite a bit of traction. We are live. We've gone through the whole regulatory process. We have a live alternative trading system, sort of like a mini exchange. Our trading model is that we get paid per share. The more we trade, the more we get paid. It's the same model the exchanges and other dark pools use, but we charge less than exchanges, and we trade in bigger size. We've only been live continuously for a few months now, but we're already live with 5 of the top 10 market makers. And they've come to us because of the way we protect their business model and allow them to trade in larger size. We are starting a $5 million institutional seed round. This is our first institutional money. And we're meeting with a lot of people about that right after this lab is concluded. The US stock market's huge. 7 billion shares traded a day, 1.75 trillion a year. It's about $40 trillion every year. Our addressable market is really the fees that brokers pay to exchanges and to dark pools. That's about $3 billion a year for the US stock market alone. Our break-even is very, very small, as you can see. There are 13 exchanges, so we would be competing with them, but we cooperate with them as well because we aggregate their liquidity into Magma's liquidity. So we feel that over the next few years we can grow well beyond that, and we really look forward to talking to people about that. Our team is very strong. All of us have either run trading firms or been senior executives at major trading houses, and it's really a top-notch team, and we need that kind of experience. I say we're all old, but I guess we're supposed to say experienced. But I think we're the ones to take on this particular problem. We did win the Harvard Business School New Venture Competition in New York last year, and we have been selected for very selective accelerated programs. I want to say that the FinTech Innovation Lab here has really been an amazing experience. From the contacts we've made, from the advice that we've been given, and from the opportunities that we've seen, it's really been a tremendous experience. I appreciate the opportunity to talk to you today. We look forward to talking with many of you as we continue to grow our business. Thank you very much.